Welcome back to Charlie's Caterham Challenge with me, Charlie Butler Henderson, and my sidekick, Ollie Wilkinson. As you may have seen last week, we've got 4 contestants being put through their paces for the chance to win a top motoring prize. The action is taking place here at Bedfordshire Autodrome, Palmer Sport, where our contestants will be driving Vauxhalls, Jaguars, and even Caterham Superlights. So let's meet the 4 contestants and drool over the prizes on offer. Graham Brown is an estate agent from Bedford whose idea of a deceptively spacious place is in the cockpit of a racing car. Justin hails from York, where he tries to have fun behind the wheel of a bus, but it's difficult to get decent G-force thrills from a double-decker around the Town Hall Square, isn't it? Matt is a London-based corporate entertainment director, and his idea of entertainment is to fully control a throbbing motorised beast round a track. Meanwhile, Pippa Ray is the youngest of our contestants who has a job in the world of physiotherapy, but has she the muscle to win? All our competitors will win a fantastic prize. 4th place will win a single-seater driving experience at Silverstone. 3rd prize winner will experience the Motor Racing Gold. 2nd prize will get the chance to drive a Ferrari racing car, but the winner of Charlie's Caterham Challenge will win a Formula 1 experience, including an overnight stay.
We're in the Caterham because of its raw racing appeal. It's lightweight, inexpensive, and it handles as good as it drives. This car is responsive with a capital R. In this series, we'll be putting our 4 contestants up for the challenge of driving skills, such as cornering, heeling and towing, throttle control, and in this episode, braking technique. But each week, not only will we be testing our competitors' skills that we've given them, we also give them the opportunity to drive some fabulous cars. Later in this episode, I'll be taking them out in the brand new Vauxhall VX220 Turbo. Now this car should give our competitors the opportunity to try out the new braking techniques in one of the newest sports cars on the road.
Yeah, this car comes to life with a 2.2 litre engine, it's turbocharged, rear-wheel drive, is a bit of a handful, and it has a chassis built by Lotus. This week's challenge is all about braking technique, and Ollie, you and I both know that braking in a racing car is very tricky to do perfectly each time.
Definitely, people think it's actually a lot easier. They just think it's just hit the brakes and that's it, but there's loads of different ways you can apply the brake to ultimately get that much better lap time.
It's very easy to lock the brakes up as well, especially when you're pushing on the limit.
Yeah, of course you've got no ABS in these cars, so it's down to you.
Yeah, so let's see how our contestants get on with the braking technique. Right then, Matt, this week's challenge is braking. Do you feel confident about braking properly?
Well, I'm looking forward to learning the skill properly. I want to build on what I've learned in the past 2 weeks, so yeah.
Do you feel you've made any mistakes so far with braking? Any lock-ups?
Yeah, a couple of lock-ups, got a smoke that's going down the straight, so yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to do it properly.
It's difficult probably because you've got now 2 techniques. You've got the racing line and throttle control, now braking. Obviously you've got a lot to think about.
Quite a lot to remember, yeah. I'm hoping to be able to put it all together.
Yeah. Ollie, how are you going to sort of get the message across about braking properly?
Well, we're going to see how Matt gets on first, really, just see how he copes with it on the track. But we're going to be going out there initially just showing how much braking potential the car actually has got, and he'll probably be more amazed at just how late can actually brake in these cars.
Yeah.
But as we go around, we're going to be doing different techniques as well, because there's a lot more to it than just simply stamping your foot on the brake.
Yeah, because with the Caterham, the suspension's very stiff, so there's not much movement with the suspension. So. No. Braking is fairly important, getting the maximum out of it, isn't it?
Definitely. It really helps with how the car actually enters a corner. It really gets a weight transfer to the right places. So.
And there's some corners that use different braking techniques for
exactly
sharper corners and fast corners, trying to get the back end of the car set up by using the brakes correctly.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Good stuff. Right then, well, we won't confuse you anymore. We'll let you see how you get on first. Have fun, and we'll see you when you get back. Yeah. Good luck.
We're going to focus on the braking, okay? Absolutely on the braking, so let's just get going. Now what we're going to do at the next corner, when we get to the, keep going flat out, I want you to brake as hard as you can at the brake board. Okay, brake! And do you see how much room you've got? Now at the brake board, I want you to brake as hard as you can. Brake hard, down to 3rd.
That's quite hard, isn't it?
Okay, good, let's get going round. Okay, hard on the brakes, down to 3rd. Now look at that, we've got like 5-10 metres to the turning point there, so you know you can brake a lot later, okay?
Hey, how was that?
Great, yeah.
Yeah?
Makes a hell of a difference when you do it right. It's so much more speed through the corners.
We were just watching you then. How much quicker were you through the corner? The braking, you were on the accelerator a lot longer before you braked.
It makes so much difference. It's seconds quicker.
Did he pick it up quickly?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, we had a bit of a moment at the beginning there, but it was more him trying to find his way through the brakes, really, because people don't realise just how hard it actually is. It is very much like throttle control.
Right then, well, while Matt's jumping out and getting Pippa in, let's have a look at Matt's laps.
He seems to definitely bucked up his ideas from last week.
But from the outside, from what I've been watching, he looks like he's been cheating a little bit by braking too early.
Definitely braking too early and not hard enough either, but he's actually making a bit of progress.
So the technique is right then?
The technique is getting there, but as ever, more room for improvement.
So he needs to make it a little bit more compact towards the corner?
Yes.
Right, next up on track is Pippa. Right then, Pippa, it's your turn now to do the braking technique. Are you all set for the challenge?
Yeah, looking forward to it. I feel a bit more confident this week.
Good stuff. Ollie, how's she been getting on in the past with braking?
Really, really well. I mean, she has got a lot to learn still, because she's probably the least experienced driver here, but she's doing really, really well. I'm really confident that she's going to get a lot out of this session anyway. So.
Now we're going to experiment with the braking. Okay, now you see the brake boards.
Yeah.
Now this sort of corner you want to dab the brake quite hard, but what we're going to do, we're going to get to the next corner. I'm going to show you how hard you can actually brake, so keep on going. Okay, but we'll go here. Here you're going to use quite a hard brake. Dab the brake, and off the brake now, because you've got to sort of judge when to come off the brake as well. Keep the power on, keep it on, dab the brake, dab, turn in. Oh. Don't worry about that. I think we hit the wrong pedal there. We got the accelerator. But let's get going.
Doing that.
Don't worry about it. So how are you feeling?
Right, I think.
Yeah? Do you see that there's a lot of braking potential in the car?
Yeah, it's a hard skill to learn, this one.
Oh, it is. It's quite tough. It's a bit like throttle control. Just look at it like throttle control, and you did really well there.
How are we doing?
All right, thanks.
Yeah? Ollie, how did she get on?
Again, loads of improvement this week. Really, really good to see. I think she was surprised about how much speed she can actually carry into corners, but she's coping with it really, really well, and we're going really fast through a couple of the corners there, so it was really, really nice. A couple of lock-ups, yeah, but she coped with it well. She was coming off the brakes when she should have done as well, so we never really got into too many dramas, so it was really good.
Well, while Justin's just about to get into the car, let's have a look at Pippa's laps.
Actually, a really good improvement.
From outside the car, though, watching on the track, it didn't look very tidy. She locked up, she spun, it looked very, very untidy.
Well, it may have looked untidy on the outside, but actually when you're in the car, she was actually using the brakes to their full potential. She was braking very late and very hard as well.
Good, because she's not shy on the throttle going towards the corner, so the braking is compacting, because she's going fairly quickly, isn't she?
No, she is, absolutely.
Good. Next on track is Justin. Justin, our points leader at the moment. Pressure's on a bit. How do you think you're going to do with the braking challenge?
I'm looking forward to it. My braking's been getting later and later every time I've gone out, but you know, looking at the other guys under Ollie's instruction, they've been braking extremely late, so I'm looking forward to learning a lot more.
So you may have improved a lot more, or just maybe a tiny bit, because you're already...
A lot, I think, yeah.
Would you agree with that, Ollie?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, Justin's undoubtedly a quick driver, but one of the key areas that we can improve on is the braking, so I'm looking forward to seeing how well he actually copes.
What I want you to do is start accelerating quite hard out of this corner, getting up to 4th gear. Okay?
Yep.
And at the next brake board, I want you to brake as hard as you can, really. Go. Brake. Here, dab hard, and then you chuck the car into the corner, and then you put the power on. Hard on the brakes, down to 3rd. Off the brakes. If you ever feel the car starting to slide, just slightly come off the brakes.
Yeah.
Off the brakes, good, much better. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I was really pleased with that.
Well?
Not bad. It's good, wasn't it?
So, yeah.
What do you think of
Room
it?
for improvement. Yeah, I mean, it's introduced a completely new, idea into it now, and it's definitely more difficult, but...
Gives you less time, doesn't it?
Yeah, a lot less time to react, but you can feel yourself, if you do get through, brake in the right place, you're going to get through that corner a lot quicker, so...
Looked good though, didn't it, Graham?
Looked very good. Looked
good.
dangerous now. I can hear the wheels squealing on this corner.
Right then, while Graham gets himself comfortable, let's see how Justin got on with his braking techniques.
Okay, so now we have Justin. I've got to say, over the last couple of weeks, he's disappointed me, but this time he's a lot better.
Yeah, he's looking good on the track. I think he can still do a lot better though with his karting background. I think he can still push a little bit harder.
The thing I liked about him this time, he actually listened to what I was saying and he took it all on board, which he hasn't really done before.
Good, well done, Justin. Next next up for the braking challenge is Graham. Graham, how do you think you're going to do on the braking?
Well, I need to do something about my braking because I think I've been giving Ollie here a bit of a hard time. So I either have to brake or not brake, and so this is going to probably be the hardest challenge for me to do.
You're tending to agree with him, Ollie, there.
Yeah,
nodding.
he is. He's been quite sort of inconsistent on the braking so far.
Right.
That's probably a fair thing to say, isn't it?
Yes?
I've got almost as many grey hairs as you now.
Thank you.
Oh, he's going to get you back. He's in the driving seat here, Ollie.
Well, hopefully he's got his earpiece in today, so he's going to actually listen to what I'm going to say, and
Well, I
should
did-
make some progress.
I didn't listen. I have to admit that on the last challenge I did not listen to you, and it was after the challenge talking to Justin I realised how much I'd missed.
Graham, listen. That's all you got to do. Listen.
Thank
Definitely.
you.
Let's go.
I want you to experience exactly how much braking potential this car has. All right? Brake to third. Off the brakes, too hard, too hard. We did, but that was, if we keep on going, all we did there, we just had the brakes on too hard.
Too
okay?
hard or too long?
Too hard and too long, that was the thing.
Am I just braking too hard?
Too hard, yeah. Brake. And then off the brake. You're carrying too much speed here though. We're going to spin, and we gone. All you did there, you came off the brake too soon that time.
I came off the brake, and what I also did there is I let it go without brake or accelerator.
Exactly,
I
you
had
just
both on.
rolled into the corner, and that's because you just went in far too quick.
Young man, I'll tell you what, you've lost your reputation of being the most sort of, I don't know, excited person out on the track there because your car control, man. How good was that? We were watching the slides. We were in hysterics watching out there.
Well, I was in hysterics out there. I tried desperately to listen to what Oliver said. And he said, hit the brakes, I hit the brake.
You're doing that on and off thing again.
Unfortunately, you are. The trouble is that you're coming to slow corners, you're not braking enough, and so we're carrying far too much speed. And in the quick corners, you're braking far too much, you're not carrying enough speed.
While Graham's jumping out for the next challenge, let's have a look and see how he did.
So here we are with Graham, and as ever, there always seems to be one who doesn't listen to anything I'm saying when I'm out there, and unfortunately he took it this week. He seemed to be doing everything wrong.
Yeah, the corner that I was stood at watching him, he seemed to be braking way too late, going then past the corner because he'd braked too late, and locking up, and then completely ruining the corner because he'd flustered himself, hadn't got the gear changes right, the braking, it was all completely wrong.
He was doing it all wrong. I can't even tell you where to begin, to be honest, but let's hope he gets it out of the bag for next week.
Come on then, Graham, sort yourself out for the next challenge. Now that Ollie's worked out the scores, let's see how our guys got on with the braking challenge.
I've got the scores very close to my chest, but in first place, again for the braking challenge, I've got Pippa. You did really, really well, Pippa.
Again, she's first.
Really well improved. She did absolutely everything I asked her to, which is absolutely important. She listened to what I was saying, she took it on board, and she went immensely quicker. So well done, Pippa.
Brilliant.
The next two are joint seconds, and I'm going to have Justin and I'm going to have Matt as well. Okay, so you both did really, really well.
Well done, guys.
Again, took everything I said on board. A couple of mistakes here and there, but overall a really good improvement. And again, unfortunately, we've got Graham. Oh, he just didn't listen to anything I was saying, which was probably the biggest problem. You've definitely got raw speed there. We've got to harness it, and you've got to listen to me.
I do try.
Are you sure?
That's it from Bedford Autodrome, but join us for part 2 for more exciting action. Hello and welcome back to Charlie's Caterham Challenge, where our 4 competitors are itching to drive the Vauxhall VX220 turbos. But first, drivers, start your engines. Now it's time for all our contestants to be put through their paces in the new Vauxhall VX220 Turbo.
Now this car is a vast improvement from its predecessor, and with its added power it's even more important that our contestants remember the braking techniques that they learnt this morning.
And I'm sure you'll agree, Ollie, which will also allow them to position the car correctly and get back on the power quicker.
Definitely.
Let's take a look at how everyone gets on in the Vauxhall VX220s.
Then start to power through these corners. Keep the power on, keep the power on, keep it on. Dab the brake, dab, turn in. Good, keep it tight to the left here. Slope to the right, get fourth gear for me. The brakes, down to third gear. Off the clutch, that's it. Turn in, arm the power. Okay, that's good. Now I want you to be a bit more aggressive on the braking, okay? Third gear for this corner. On the brakes, down to third.
Hey, how was that?
Yeah, it was good.
Ollie, rear-wheel drive car for Graham. Do you think he can handle it?
I'm not completely sure, actually.
What
I don't know
was
what
that
to expect. I'm a little bit scared, really, Graham.
We're going to intend to use the first corners to be second gear again, okay?
Okay.
Just be smooth with the car, follow the racing line, try not to overdrive it, you know. Let's just see how you get on first.
Ollie, just hold me back. If I'm overdriving it, shout at me.
Okay, I will do. So wait for the turning point, turn in, looking for the apex. That's good. Now start to power out of the corner, using all of the road. Hold on to power, go on. This is the smoothest I've seen you drive so far, Brad. It's great.
I told you I'd try.
I remember last time you turned a bit late here. Get over to the right a bit. Good. Right, turn in. Too quick. Well, I've got to say, we're going to go back into the pits now.
I tried to listen to Ollie, and I didn't think I did too badly.
That was really
Only
smooth,
span it
Graham.
once.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a big improvement. Only the one spin. It was good fun, mind you, but he was definitely more improved. It was really nice.
Right then, let's go. On the brakes. On the brakes. Now turn in. On the barrel. On the barrel. Yeah. That's it. Over to the right. That's it. Now on the power. Power. Bring it into pits for me. Well done. You like that?
Great, really good fun. I enjoyed that a lot.
Very similar to a road car in terms of what it feels like, okay?
Yep.
Slow it down, second gear. On the brakes, third. Off the brakes, turn in. Hard on the power. Power. Look at all this road. Fourth gear for me. Slow it down, second gear. Turn it in. That's it. Hard on the power. Excellent. Okay, right down to third gear for me. Off the brakes. That's it. Carry speed in. On the power. Good. You're really smooth. You're going into it really well.
Yeah,
You like it?
Yeah, enjoyed it actually. As you've seen this morning, our competitors have been driving Super 7s, which is a fantastic car to start your racing career in. However, every single driver I know, his dream is to be in Formula 1. So let's see what's involved. Well, this is it, what childhood dreams are made of, the pinnacle of motor racing, Formula 1. After exiting the garage and getting out of the pit lane, it's onto the track and the wait for the all-important green light. The roar of the engine, the pressure on the starting grid. Oh, and the empty grandstands. Okay, so this footage is for a test day, but just look at the excitement on this driver's face. But it's not all dull in the life of a Formula 1 driver. Jacques Villeneuve is seen here not so much walking on water, but lying on it. Whilst it has been said in the past that you need to have a special talent to make it in the highly charged world of Formula 1, surely this is an extra talent that most of Jacques' colleagues don't possess. Oh, and doesn't Jenson Button look good in this? So much for the macho image portrayed for the Formula 1 heroes. He even has someone to fix his hair for him. The all-important pre-season photo shoot is just one of the many media-pleasing jobs which Formula 1 drivers have to undertake, but Jacques and Jenson both seem to be taking this one in their stride. When the real action starts and the drivers do what they do best, it's onto the track at 100% concentration when they know that one mistake could prove very costly. From the green light to the checkered flag, it's a high-octane chase for that all-important place at the centre of the winner's podium. But only one man can win the Drivers' Championship and only one team can win the Constructors' Championship, and that's why these test days are so important to any team's hopes of success for the forthcoming season. This is the braking technique nearly over and done with. They've just got the time trials to do, so let's get the stopwatch ready and get cracking. Okay, stopwatch is going. Around the left-hander coming just past the pits here. Around the long sweeping right-hander. Looking good, keeping the power on. That was Matt's braking, time trial over and done with. He got a 53.80, still room for improvement yet. No pits, that can't happen. Oh, don't accelerate while you're on the grass, don't accelerate. Good, well done. Well done for not spinning, that was perfect, really, really good. Time's not actually looking that bad, to be honest, it's looking good. Come on. That was Pippa's time trial for the braking technique. She got 60 seconds, 0.26. Not the best of times, but pretty good considering she had a first lap incident by going on the grass. Well done, Pippa. Justin's time is on. been pretty on it as well. Look at that car just darting around the track. He's really getting that car to work, which is exactly what we need. Right then, as you saw, Justin was on a complete mission out there. That was his braking technique. He got a 50.64, one of the quickest times he's got so far, so well done, Justin. Okay, stopwatch is on for Graham's first lap. Go around, just fighting the car a little bit, just getting into it. He's just taking his time. I think Graham's done a tiny bit of kart racing, but nothing really to write home about. But he admits that he's not very good, but enjoys it, which is the main thing about motorsport. From his braking time trial, come on, Graham. Graham, for the braking time trial, got a 52.89, so big improvement there for Graham, but still there is definitely more time to come. So keep working at it, Graham. That's the braking time trials over and done with, and guys, I can now reveal the scores and the times. In first place with a time of 50.64 is Justin, so you get 5 points for that, well done. In second place we have 52.89 with 3 points, that's Graham, well done, very, very close on the time there. In third place with a 53.80 we have Matt. You get 2 points for that, so well done. And Pippa, you got 1 point for this, obviously. In fourth place with a time of 60.06. Everyone happy with that? You pleased with that, Justin?
Absolutely, yeah. Couldn't be happier, yeah.
Good, good, good. So the scores for this week's show, guys, are in fourth place we have Graham with 4 points, Matt with 5 points, third place, Pippa with 6 points, well done. And in the lead for this week's show is Justin with 8 points. Well done.
Well done, Justin.
Everyone pleased with them, yeah?
Yeah.
Good stuff. So it's a little bit more work to do with other people. Justin, you're looking fairly competent there, so well done.
For now, yeah.
Good stuff. Brilliant. That's it from all of us here at Palmer Sport. Join us next week for more Charlie's Caterham Challenge.